The things that we took away as a team, irreplaceable.
Well, see, that's the thing too. Is that when I talked to him, he talked about how he bought that car. It was new to him, but wasn't a new car. Took it down there, took the notes, came back up to Sunset, and has been on fire. Literally, and I'm going to say this, literally, every single time that guy comes out on the track for hot laps is always the fastest guy out there. Always. He's either 4 or 5 tenths, sometimes even as much as a second faster. Whatever he's done in the notes that he's taken for that car has definitely paid off. With that said, Bubba Foster is not a slacker because going in to this weekend, right, 2 points behind. 2 points behind.
So you've got a 2-point spread between two extremely fast guys.
Right.
This is going to be the one to watch.
Now, with that, we have 1, 2, 3 races left for these guys. 3 races for 2-point spread.
And how far back's third?
71 points, and that is Christy Summers.
So
now I'm gonna give you kudos to this girl. Because last year wasn't a top 5 car. Whatever she's done again too, whatever research or whatever knowledge that she's put in this year, she's 3rd place right now with 71 points. The next person behind is John Campos, Doug Lockwood, Aaron Ellis, Kenny Miller 7th, Rob Ireland, Don Schott, Jerry Schrent. I mean, it just the things go on. But 71 points with 3 races.
It's not going to happen. Those top 2. That's where it's going to be. You're going to have to watch Bubba Foster and Craig Castle duke it out for the championship, and to be honest with you, that's a battle that's going to be worth coming out to Sunset and watching.
Well, and that's the thing too, is that they are going to be 2 point. I mean, these guys and stuff race hard, and that's the thing. But nothing bad about Bubba. But I think this year, with another championship, is going to be Craig Castle. Reason why I say that is because he's got a brand new baby girl on the way. He's got something to look for. His spirits and stuff are high. Things are going good. Got engaged, all this type of stuff. I think realistically, he's doing this not only for him, but for the pride and stuff of just winning another championship. 2 points, I don't think scares him. I really don't. Bubba Foster now,
you can't sleep on him.
You can't. Not even close. Do not, for any reason, sit there and put Bubba Foster towards the back because he will pounce. He will be a sleeper.
Yep, absolutely.
So with that said, that's who I got, and that's my points for Sunset Speedway.
Man, you guys have a lot of starting parks up there. Willamette, not so much.
Not much, yeah.
Not much. I mean, I'm going to start.
And they're not really starting parks. They're just not up there.
They're not. Yeah. It's almost.
But you guys are competitive.
This is going to come all the way down. Like I said earlier, we've got 5 races left plus World of Outlaws. 5 points races for sure for 5-point nights.
Right.
World Outlaws, I haven't confirmed whether or not that is a points race or not.
My understanding it is.
Problem being is that Boone's going on. IMCA Super Nationals, typically they don't run any points races during that time, and we've got that Saturday off because we're running 3 shows.
Okay,
back
I got
to back,
you.
Plus bingo night on Friday.
Okay.
31-bag bingo. Don't forget bingo.
All right. Well,
tell Trish to buy a bingo card.
I'm sure she'll buy a bingo card.
Trisha, buy a bingo card. If you need the number, have Josh get it from me. We're set.
And it's for $31.
31 bags.
Yeah.
It's like $10.
Gucci bag?
Yeah, Gucci bags.
Gucci bags.
Gucci bags. Or something. I don't know.
It must be an Asian thing.
Dude, I'm the guy who shops at Coastal Farm, buys Carhartts and Ariats and T-shirts.
You know the funniest thing is that I didn't even know that you were Asian until you told me the other day.
Yeah. Why do you think? Never mind. This is a family show.
I love you.
Anyway, I know you do. Love you too, buddy. The Hornet division.
All right.
Now, this is one where
the 4 Bs.
Hornets. We're talking about Willamette right now.
Right.
You've got a division that's been dominated by 2 drivers. Tracy Muse has gone out there, and been dominant. That M16, that yellow M16 car has been on fire all season long. And then you've got Ro Laverne coming out.
Now, didn't something happen to him?
Her.
Or something happened to her?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
She had a little bit of an issue last race. Haven't confirmed or not what's going on there yet.
But that team might have her back out, right?
That team...
if there isn't a motor in it already that night.
You don't underestimate the racing team with AMCO.
Okay.
Those AMCO guys are on point. They're racing they've got a whole fleet of Hornets, 2 modifieds, and they're working on a street stock as well with Dakota Goddard. I know they're on their sponsorship. I'm sure there's some tech stuff going back and forth, knowing those guys. Back and forth.
That's a thing to get on right there.
Exactly. So you got
looking for a straight shock ride.
Exactly. Tracy Muse out front with 1,375 points, sitting 377 back. Ro Laverne. This one, I hate to say it, with the car counts we've had, 4, 5, 6 cars, that's, in my opinion, too much ground for Ro to try and make up. I think it's Tracy's championship already.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% with that. Just because the way they've been running.
Yep.
And we're not sure and or confident yet if she'll be back out.
Exactly. Somebody will be back out. Part of their team. Who knows if Ro's going to be back out. So, we're going to move up to the street stocks.
Okay. This is a class.
This is the class that probably has the most dynamics.
I love the word.
You've got 5 drivers that all have collected wins.
Okay.
Kevin Roberts has collected 2 wins. He won this last time we were out. Put that 88 Camaro up front. Justin Evans got 3 wins. Chris Sine, who we had on the phone, who's putting on the Iron Giant, has 3 wins. Mikey Breakall and Jody Tanner both have a win apiece.
Now, Mikey Breakall and Jody Tanner
have been battling it out. Now, those 5 drivers I just mentioned, are scattered out in the top 8. Sitting 8th is Kevin Roberts.
How many points back?
672 or 27.
Okay, scratch that one.
Justin Evans. He's sitting 5th.
Okay.
317 back.
Scratch that one.
Chris Sine. He's sitting right ahead of Justin in 4th.
Okay.
308.
That's tough, but I'm going to say scratch that one.
And then we're going to run up to 1st and 2nd.
Yeah, Chris might get might get a podium.
Chris might get a podium.
Yeah.
But he's got Lauren Cruzy between him and the top 2. And I don't know. Lauren Cruzy got tied up with Chris in an on-track incident a while ago. I don't know what's going on with his car. I haven't seen his car.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
And is running 3rd?
3rd in points.
Ooh.
So he's also 235 back.
That might be manageable with 5 races.
That might be. Well,
if something happens, you're top 2.
We've got 5 races left for these guys. So then you've got Mikey Breakall and Jody Tanner, who, as of recently, Jody's been having great luck.
Issues with that car.
Mikey's been struggling as of late. It's going to come down to that 3rd Saturday in September on this one.
I believe it's whoever doesn't break first.
Jody is 49 points back up from Mikey. Mikey's currently in the top spot.
This is the clincher that I got when Corey said it here the other day last week, is that when Jody pulled off because he was going through the lineup and he said so and 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 so, and then last Jody Tanner, I'm like, huh? And he says, yeah. He says just something happened to the car and he just pulled off. I'm like, ooh.
When we saw Justin Evans this last 2 weeks ago, didn't come back out on the track for the main.
That's not good.
No, this class right here is going to come down to that 3rd weekend in September. 49 points. I think it's doable for Jody, especially with the Iron Giant coming up.
It's doable.
Mikey, that girl has come out of nowhere and absolutely taken the reins on this class. She got in that number 13 and just checked out.
She's fast.
She is fast.
Do not hold your breath on her.
And for not being in a cart ever. This is the first thing she's ever driven. She drove a couple races last year, and then she came back out this year, and grabbed the bull by the horns, and, well, now she's sitting in the top spot.
Yeah, literally. When she took that win over Jody here, a month or so ago, that was
in
classic.
June.
That was classic.
That was the night of Speed Week, Modified Speed Week.
Yeah, that was classic.
In a rain-shortened event. It was, and she started behind all those guys.
That's incredible.
Come on. My pick on this one, Rookie of the Year, Mikey Breakall.
Mikey
Breakall in the street stocks. So, sportsmen. It's down to Tom Yak. It's Tom Yak season.
Yeah!
I think we can both agree on that.
He's been by far the dominant this year.
10 starts, 9 wins. The only other person to pick up a win's Jeff Rash. 140 points out in front.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to sell the sportsman short, but this is the year of the Yak.
This is the year of the Yak.
I mean, it's coming.
He by far is. I mean, like you said, he's by far has been the dominant car this year, regardless where he starts.
Exactly. He's got something figured out in that old Pro.
Right.
That old Pro is just kicking it. I mean, he's on point. So, going to move up to the Supers. Now, this one, you got 3 cars, all inside at 37 points.
Okay.
In the Super Sports. Randy Barley sitting in the top spot. 7 points back is Brian Winkler in the 88. And 37 points back is Brian Thompson in the 44T. We've seen Winkler pick up 2 back-to-back wins in a second as part of the Twin 50s. Brian Thompson was dominant in the second 50, had a little bit of an issue, ended up finishing 3rd or 4th. Randy Barley, he's always there.
Okay.
I don't know. That one to me is too close to call, but knowing what I know and seeing what I've seen out of those cars, Winkler's turned it on in the last half of the season.
Really?
Last 3 weeks, 2 weeks, actually last 3 times that car's touched the track for a main, he's finished 1st or 2nd. Before that,
so they found
3rd,
something.
4th.
They found something.
They found something in that car. That's a car to keep your eye on. That black, purple, and green number 88 Super with the big old sideboard.
Mm-hmm.
That's a car to watch.
Okay.
I think that one. I think I'm going to put. If I had to bet on this one right now, I'd put some money on Winkler. I'm not betting. I don't have the money to bet.
I saw that you had the money out earlier.
Well, I was counting something. Had to see if I had enough gas to get home.
There you go.
IMCA Modifieds.
Okay.
Here's a group of guys that have gone out and just played to their heart's content.
These guys are, especially Willamette Speedway, has just been. I mean, I thought Sunset Speedway saw some really, really good racing, but Willamette's seen some really good racing this year.
Listen to the names:
guys.
Tony Breakall,
Uh-huh.
Matthew Drager, Lightning John Campos, Ethan Landers, Sam Potter, Gray Fernando.
Oh wait, hold on. In the top 5, we haven't even talked about Superman.
No, we're going from the. I'm just talking about the class, man.
Oh, okay.
Gray Fernando, Ron Berry.
Now, Gray Fernando, he stepped up his game in the last couple weeks.
He found something. Between Elma and now.
I think what happened is that finally what Colin has been trying to talk to him about is he can slow someone down, you can't speed someone up. And I think he was just 9,000 miles an hour, ready to dominate. He got that brand new car for himself and everything else and blah, blah, blah. You know, I mean, he's eager to go. Yakima sucked for him. Willamette Speedway kind of sucked for him at the beginning of the year.
Speed Week
was bad. But now he's coming around, man.
Yep.
That car is looking good.
Colin Weinbarger. Hot Rod McCombs.
Okay.
Kyle Yak. Those are your top 10 in points at Willamette Speedway.
Separated by
86 points in the top 10.
86 points?
In the top 10.
Holy, what's the top 5?
60 points.
Oh, watch out. With 5 races left?
5 races left.
6
including World of Outlaws.
I don't even want to.
I can't make that call.
80-something points.
86 points in the top 10. But Kyle Yak has a commanding lead at 22 points. Kyle Yak's a former track champion. Colin Weinbarger's a defending track champion.
Right. You got Campos.
You got Campos there, who jumped out of the late model and found a lot